Hey y'all! So in today's video, first of all, I'm rude, real rude, okay? How are you? How's your day? It's nice over here today for now. How are you? Very good. Glad to hear it. Today's video, I just wanted to come because I said that I would, first of all, okay? Hold on. Okay? Because the last time, baby was not it. Last time, baby was not it. I was very, not presentable. And like, none of y'all told me. None of y'all told me I looked a mess. Nobody told me I was crusty.
Because you're not that cute. And your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
Nobody told me my baby was dry. I needed lotion. No, I didn't need no lotion because I made sure I put lotion on before the video. But the face, baby, a haircut. None of y'all told me. So I got it together today. I don't know if I'm gonna get it together next time, but I got it together. I got it together today. Okay. So Bex said I was talking about, but I had to check y'all real fast because I just could not believe that nobody told me the truth. I'm coming here to tell y'all the truth, and y'all ain't telling me the truth. Anyway, yeah, had to get y'all together. Anyway, today's video, if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram at @Maya, MAYAJAE. The last time I dropped a video, I went on my story and I posted one of those like questions about what y'all wanted to see on the channel, things for me to talk about, so I wasn't completely lost. And one of them was like how I got into modeling and advice I would give to other people that, you know, want to do it, but I guess maybe are a little scared or afraid or whatever the case may be. That's what we're going to talk about today because I took my maternity pictures yesterday and I figured it would match, you know? I figured it would match. So, yesterday I took my maternity pictures. I'm going to drop some at the end that did not get released. I don't want to say released because I have them, so they were released, obviously. But these are ones that I did not post. I saved them for this video, saved them for the end. Don't go skipping. Don't go skipping. Because I know if y'all is anything like me, y'all was going to go skipping. Don't go skipping. Thank you. They'll be there at the end. So, starting at the beginning of how I got into modeling, I actually struggled really bad with my self-esteem. I had a real confidence, I guess, kind of issue in like middle school, early high school, which is when I actually started modeling, was my like freshman, sophomore year. I had a very, very bad self-esteem issue. I didn't think that I was pretty. I didn't think that, you know, I always compared myself, you know, like to my sister and to my cousins and different things of that nature. And when I looked at them, I did not feel, about myself the way that I felt about them. You know, I would look at my cousins and I would be like, oh my God, like they are okay. Okay. The Granthams, the Jacksons. Okay. got it, got it going, period. And I would look at them and I would be like, oh my God, like they're just so beautiful. Like, I don't know what it is, but they're just so gorgeous to me. And I realized that I would look in the mirror and I just didn't have that same reaction to myself for a long time. I didn't think that I was pretty. I didn't like my hair. The only thing that I could say that I had going for myself was that I had dimples, and I guess they was kind of cute sometimes. That was it for me, if you ask me. A lot of people would just, oh, my, you're so pretty, blah, 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 blah. If you know somebody that's insecure, do that, but don't. Because honestly, it's a waste of time for you. That's the honest to God truth. It's a waste of time for you to be constantly trying to get an insecure person to see in themselves what you may see in them. Even if they are drop dead gorgeous, all of that, it is a waste of time for you to constantly go to this friend, to this family member, and constantly tell them how pretty you think they are, how it's a waste, because until they do the work for themselves to see that beauty in themselves, it's not gonna work. I was like that for years. People always told me how beautiful I was, how cute I was, different things that, like, it didn't click until I wanted to make it click. And back in high school, when I had hair, okay, I wasn't the boy head baddie, I had hair. I don't want to say one of my, but as I went on this hair journey because I had locks before. And then when I took my locks out and my hair started growing and I started getting it straightened and things of that nature, my mom was just trying to find, a good person for me. So in high school, I was going to Ova Hair. Ova. I loved Ova with Condor Rodnack over in Williamstown, New Jersey. If you haven't checked it, check him, because he will have you flowing and glowing, period. Okay, free promo. Condor, if you see it, thank you, because you're the person to blame as to why. I don't want to say you're the person to blame, but I give you the credit for definitely helping me get my confidence up. Condor was doing my hair, and it was one day random, he asked me to model for him, and I was like, I've never modeled before, but I guess I'll try it. And a couple weeks I went and I did. I went to his salon, and that was the first time I worked with a professional makeup artist. That was the first time I worked with a professional photographer, everything. And don't worry, girl, I got you. I'm gonna insert the pics, cause baby. Anyway, we'll get there. He asked me to model for him, and I was like, okay. So we did it, and it was fun. I would do it off of the strength, off of the artisticness and just being able to work with everybody, and it was just really a good time, and we had music, and it was just a lot of fun, I thought. And then I got the pictures back. And I was like, well, who the hell is she? Well, who is she? Who that? I don't know her. Baby, I'm gonna put it over there so I can cover my mama robe. Y'all, side note, I record my videos in my mama room. I'm put the picture over there, the edit after. So when I saw that picture, when that picture came back, something just clicked for me, that yes, you are her. You are the way that you are naturally, but you are also her. in these pictures. I could not believe that I had taken those pictures, and how beautifully done that they were. The editing, the makeup, everything just came together so flawlessly. And then when I just looked at me in the picture, when it clicked that was me and that I took that picture, it was something. I was just like, I guess that is what people see. And if that's what people see, I ain't half bad. That's honestly what my thought was. Like, I am her. I am her. And we kind of did 2 looks in a day to kind of have like a alter ego kind of opposite kind of thing. So we had the red and it was hot, and then we did this white look. And that white look, I'm gonna put it over here, that's why I'm pointing over there, so I can remind myself when I edit to put the picture right there. When we did this white look, and I seen them, it was just like, wow. Okay. So I did that photo shoot. The pictures came back. I love the pictures. And it was something about those pictures that made me want to actively work on feeling the same way about my natural self as I felt about the girl in those pictures. And my mom, I don't know why she got it in the mail or where she got it from, but she had put this sticker on my mirror, because in our old house I had my own little bathroom. It was real cute anyway. She put this sticker on my mirror of the medicine cabinet, and of course the sticker was "My Black is Beautiful." And I made it a point to, whenever I used the bathroom, to read the sticker once to myself, and then to say it, looking in the mirror at myself, to say "My Black is Beautiful" every time I went. Every time I went to the bathroom, every time I was just in there, anytime I caught myself in that bathroom, I made it a point to read the sticker once in my mind, and then to look myself in the mirror and to say it. And just that positive thinking. Once I fixed my thinking about myself, and I would look at the pictures all the time. I fell in love with those pictures. I looked at the pictures all the time, and from just saying more positive things about myself, slowly but surely, I started seeing myself a little different. I knew I didn't have everything, you know what I'm saying? But nobody does. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, literally. Somebody can look at you and think that, you know what I'm saying? And then somebody can look at you and think that you are just flawless. And I had to accept that about myself, that when I look at me, what side of the spectrum would I rather be on? Do I want to look at me and think that I'm the scum of the earth, or do I want to look at me and think that I am who I am and I'm beautiful in my own essence? And that's what I worked on. That's why I say, if you have friends that are insecure or have a confidence problem, I don't want to say don't waste your time. Of course you want to uplift them, and of course you want them to feel better about themselves, and you want to be honest. If you think that they're beautiful, of course tell them that they're beautiful, but don't do it with the intentions of thinking that what you're saying is going to change their thoughts about themselves, because it's not. They have to get to a place where they have to choose what side of the spectrum they want to be on. And when that day comes, everything will change, because it did for me. And that is basically why I got into modeling. Just seeing what it did for my self-esteem and for my confidence, for just me as a person, how it helped me as a person. I wanted to continue to do it. I wanted to continue to take pictures. So those were those first pictures I showed you was the very first photo shoot that I ever did, ever in my life. And then working with Condor again, he had a project coming that he was working on. I guess I can say it now because they're done, but he was coming out with his own curling iron. I didn't know that at the time, but I found out later on that I was taking pictures for his packaging. So that was these pictures. I'm gonna put them over here. Those pictures was the second photo shoot I had ever done. Ever. And it was fun. And I liked it. And when I got those pictures back, it was just every time I got those pictures back and I just saw myself in like a different light almost. It was just like every time I saw another picture and another pose and it was edited and it came back, I was like, I just saw myself in a different space. And it was cool. It was cool, and I appreciated that, and I liked the person that I was becoming, you know, once I got my self-esteem and my mental under control when it came to me and how I looked. So I kept doing it. I kept modeling. I model for fun, for a hobby. If somebody needed me for a project, I would do it. If a photographer wanted to work with me, I would do it. I have friends who are photographers, so we often work together. And then I got signed, I guess you could say. I started working with an up-and-coming agency, and that is when I really started working in studios, and we had makeup artists, and I started doing different things, really working on, you know, doing different things with my face, even though now when I take pictures, honestly, I just have this face. I rarely smile. I just have this face that I do that I feel like works for me. But when I was signed, we were working on posing, and I did a whole bunch of different projects. And when I got those first pictures, I'll put them over there. That is when I realized I had evolved, I guess you could say. I had evolved, and I went onto my Instagram, and when I posted those pictures, I wrote this long caption about basically what I'm telling you guys now, about how I struggled so long with my self-esteem and how I looked, and how modeling has helped me. And that was cool. So I was taking pictures with that agency for a while, and then I realized that I had another problem. This problem was with my body. I always struggled gaining weight. I've always been thin. I always struggled gaining weight, and I just wanted to, I wanted to look a certain way. Only because when I noticed, like, I would want to wear certain things and it might not look right because my chest isn't big enough, or I don't necessarily have like I don't have like a curvature to me or anything. And it's like, you know, if I want to wear a cute little dress, you know, I want a little, you know, little tambourine action, you know, I want the little wavy tambourine action, you know? So I realized I had that problem. And in my mind, I thought if it worked once, it'll work again. And to fix this problem you're now having, is my screen going dark? Ooh, I probably messed my lighting up. Sorry, y'all. If it worked once, it'll work again. And I thought, well, take pictures naked. Take pictures naked. And see. So I found a photographer that I trusted, one of my closest friends, Ryan. We went to high school together, and I asked him if, he would be comfortable taking these pictures for me. And we worked together and we did it. And those pictures were these. Were those. We did them in black and white, obviously. All of them were like that. Most of them were like that. And when I got those back, those pictures were very special to me because I was all natural. Me and Ryan rarely take pictures of me in makeup. I believe my announcement pictures, he's responsible for those. Go check him out on Instagram. I'm gonna put his stuff in here. Plug. I'm gonna put his information down below so you can go check out his Instagram. He's an amazing photographer. But I believe my pregnancy announcement pictures were the first pictures we've ever taken together that I had makeup on. So we took those pictures and I got those pictures back. And even just taking them, even in the moment of taking the pictures, I felt so free. I felt so free, and I took the time to look at myself and to really accept myself in that moment, that if you can do this here, you have to be able to feel like this every day. You have to make it a point to feel like this every day. So that's what I did. And we took the pictures, all natural, black and white, nude. And when I got them back, I just to see how, and it was also very important to me to take these pictures in a way that wasn't classless. It was very important to me for these pictures to be as artistic and classy as possible, so people did not look at them as if I was just exploiting my body on social media. And that was also important to me too, because I took that as kind of my responsibility and my duty to show girls and women that I know that we don't have to put our bodies out there like that. It is okay to be naked. It is okay to love your body. It's okay to be comfortable with yourself, but there's a way.
Hey, mamas.
Hi, Dad.
You all right?
Yes. Sorry, my daddy. There's a way, I was saying, it is okay to like to be naked, to love your body, to even put your body on social media. It's fine, but there is a way to do it so you're not degrading yourself and exploiting yourself. And I love that about these pictures, that they were just so beautiful. And of course, people, regardless of how artistic you make them or how they that people will know the difference. Of course, there's people that are still going to comment, or they still say things to me to sexualize the situation. It just happens. Some people just aren't there. I've learned to accept that. Some people just see a naked woman and it's automatically sex. There's nothing beautiful about it. There's nothing, again, artistic about it. There's nothing about it. She's just naked, and when women is naked, that means sex. And that's not true, for one. And I had to learn, that really taught me to choose how it is that I want to look at myself. Not that I've ever looked at myself and sexualized myself, obviously, but that is what that represented to me, that you can either look at things like this or you can look at things like that. And how do you choose to look at yourself? Again, it was the same thing. And ever since then, it's kind of been like my thing. It's been my niche. I like taking naked pictures. I like taking naked pictures, I guess is really the only way that you can say it. But again, it's not to sexualize myself or to just put my naked body on social media. It's really just to, one, be an example. Because when I post my pictures, people DM me all the time, or they'll comment like, oh my God, these are so beautiful. I would never, have the strength or the courage to do something like this. And the way that, you love your body. And I always talk to them and say that I worked for this. I worked to get here. And that's what's important to me when I get to talk to young women my age or even younger that, are more, it would be easier for them to get so caught up in this idea that's going on right now in social media and in movies of what you're supposed to look like and what is supposed to be beautiful. And it's so easy for them, so that when they see someone like myself who puts themselves out there on Front Street just to say, hey, this is what my body look like, and I ain't gonna be the one to do it, but I look damn good. I look good, okay? And so do you. That's a matter of it all. And I think it's just a message within itself to where you're comfortable enough to just be on camera and to allow people to see you in your most vulnerable state is a message. And it's a message that I like to spread, I guess. I enjoy every picture that I've ever taken, and I impress myself every time I take my pictures, and it has worked. And for anybody that is getting into modeling, whether it be for the same reason that I've had, to help your self-esteem and to feel better about yourself, do it. It works. And also, though, don't do it thinking that just modeling or just the pictures is going to get you where you need to be. Do it, take the pictures, and use those pictures to show yourself who you are. And do the work every day. Like I said, I looked in the mirror, I read my sticker, I made it a point to take the pictures to say, yes, this is also you, but that's you too. And just like you think this person is beautiful, they are the same. They're the same person. They are you. So just like you think she's beautiful, that means you think she's beautiful too. So you have to say that. I had to say that to myself. So you have to get the physical proof, I guess you could say. Get those pictures, but do the work to speak nicer to yourself and to not look at everything else. Look at you. Take the time to look at you and who you are in your own space. If that means getting naked, if that means getting naked in your bathroom and just stare, do it. I've done that too. Because nobody should think that you're beautiful if you don't. And it'll show. It'll show. When you get to a point where you think that you're beautiful, it just... And girl, you're going to have your day. Don't think you're going to get here and you're just going to think that you're just going to be a baddie all the time. No, I be crusty. I be crusty. But in all of my crust, in all of my crust. I am her. I am her. I am me. And I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. Very okay. Take the pictures. Find the agent. Find a photographer that you love. And even if you just find this particular photographer and you just work with them every time, do that. Do that. Because seeing that person on the other side of the camera and realizing that that's what a camera can capture is, it will change you. It will change you. Could be for the better, like me, or it could be for the worse. But it will change you. And it's nothing to be afraid of. Honestly. We take selfies all the time. Okay? I am the queen of a boomerang and a filter. We do it all the time. Get somebody that you trust to take those pictures. Girl, see how disrespectful. This phone, it's just gonna cut off. Talk about it got too hot. Ain't even hot. Anyway, that's really all I had. That's really all that I had. I hope it helps. I hope it reaches the person that needs to reach. I hope it's giving what it's supposed to give. Oh, I'm sure y'all want to see Bean. Let me do my little hike up. Give me a minute, girl. I'm pregnant. Whoa! Here him is. Hey, Beanie. I've been calling him Bam Bam. Ooh. Right here. But there's the baby. He ain't put no lotion on today. So don't come for me, okay? I'm being honest. I ain't put no lotion on my baby. Okay. All right. Don't try it. Don't try me. It ain't it. So hopefully y'all little skippers ain't go skip to the end to see the little special pictures. Just add a little bit of spice. Special pictures at the end of this video of our maternity shoot. Came out so beautiful. I'm gonna put my photographer's information in this box below. It's also on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at I am Maya J yet again. So, okay, you can get the hookup. If you're in my area, you can get the hookup on the photographers, okay? Because they'll do it for you. They'll do it for you, okay? Mr. Edward, thank you so much for taking our pictures. They came out so beautiful, so chef's kiss, and they are gonna be at the end. So I hope y'all have a good day. I hope your days and your life is just filled with love and laughter. And we're gonna check y'all in the next video. I might not look like this, but we'll be here. Talk to y'all later.